Rising, Grand Rising. I want to read a page out of my first magazine that I made. And while the magazine focused on opening up your group home, at the beginning of my magazine is inspirational stories based on how I began my journey CNA to CEO. And I want to read this because it is a direct reflection of also where I currently am in my spiritual journey and in the next phase of my life. So I want to read this to you all. Here's the here's the page. So I said, in a world where we have the freedom to choose to be anything, we often find ourselves walking past paths that we believed were our chosen routes. However, as we progress through different stages of life, unexpected changes occur. Some may perceive these shifts as the worst, but I firmly believe that these moves and changes are ultimately for the better. The journey from 2021 until now has been nothing short of amazing. However, when I say amazing, I don't mean everything when it's planned. It's amazing in the sense that now looking back, every twist and turn was worth it. I am grateful for the process because I wouldn't be where I am today without the valuable lessons along the way. Being a single parent is undeniably challenging, but navigating the journey as a single parent in nursing school while trying to figure out your life adds an extra layer of difficulty. Sometimes as we age, wisdom doesn't necessarily follow. For the considerable time I've conducted my life in my own way, perhaps not aligning with God's plan, the question arises, what why change a formula that seemed to work best for me? When I say the fact that this was written 2024, but this is now 2025, and I'm at the end, in the beginning. I have stepped into the beginning of something else, and this still resonates. The question arises, why change a formula that seemed to work best for me? I'm going to answer that. In this season of my life, this season that I just walked out of, the Most High said, this is no longer working for you. Because where I'm going at, you've learned the lessons that you needed to learn in this season. A season can be weeks, months, years. The season that I was in was karma. And not karma as in, oh, you did something wrong, so you're getting karma. For a very long time, years, now that I have found out and I'm learning things along my spiritual journey, I have been in a karmic cycle. And I am happy to say that I have closed that cycle. And the only way you can close a cycle is by learning the lessons. Often the same lesson shows up in different people to see if you learned that lesson. But sometimes we hold ourselves back because really we don't know the lesson that we're supposed to be learning, or because it's in a different person or situation. You may have grew along the way, but there's this one thing that ultimately cracks you open, and you literally are like, oh my God, for all of these years, I've been working on the same lesson. And then one day you finally get it. But it's not, it took multiple different people, multiple different situations, multiple different places for you to learn that lesson. And when I say this part of the magazine, I just don't have any words. I just don't have any words. But I will tell you, continue to work on yourself. That's the only way that we're going to learn a lesson. Um, Skipping over certain lessons, you're going to have to go back and repeat them. You can't rush a lesson because you're going to miss a step. And that's something that I had to learn. Um, there is a surface level healing, and then there's soul level healing. I have reached a point in my life that I am doing soul level healing. And I would be lying to you if I said that when starting this, the shit felt good, because it didn't. I had to sit with everything from my childhood trauma to adult trauma. I had to literally sit in it, not just surface level heal it. Soul, I had to dig in my soul. Do you know what that feels like, to dig in your soul? I didn't know what it felt like to dig in my soul until recently. Y'all, listen. Healing is not a destination. I believe as you continue to live, you're going to always be healing. There are always going to be lessons that you're learning. It's just some lessons, like these karmic lessons, I'm done with that. I'm no longer on that frequency, because I have healed that part of me. Now, there will be other lessons. I'm not saying that I won't go through other lessons. But I say that to say, y'all, just do the work. Do the work. You don't want to wake up 60 and still be talking about the same thing. I'm just saying, do the work. And the way that you do the work is being authentic. The way that you do the work is by recognizing not just things in other people, because sometimes we are a mirror. And I had to tell myself this. There will be times where I'm like, I don't like that in them. But then, Kiara, you recognize that. Is there something within yourself as well? You got to be brutally honest with yourself. But yes, I am excited, baby, because what's coming next, this was always my path. But I was detoured. And I'm not even, you know what? I'm not even going to say detoured. I had to take that route. I always been on my path, but it's different exits, different routes that you got to take to get on your ultimate highest timeline. And I'm there, and I'm excited. And I just pray that the ones that I'm inspiring and that I will inspire going forward, that we take this journey together, and that you are able to heal yourself as well from the inside out. We don't always need a therapist. And I'm not saying not to get therapy, but those are tools. Just like the things that I am creating are tools. But we have the power to heal ourselves. We are the co-creator. We have the power. So step into your power. Step into your sovereignty. Peace and blessings. Find the other page, y'all. I love you all. I'm doing a part 5 today. Story time on the other page. So find the page. Bye.